In 2025, the world is witnessing a dramatic reshaping of migration patterns. Climate change, political instability, labor shortages, and globalization have all made migration one of the defining issues of our century. At the heart of this global movement stands Pakistan, a country of more than 240 million people, deeply connected to migration flows across Asia, the Middle East, Europe, and beyond. For decades, Pakistan has been one of the largest sources of migrant workers, a hub of refugee hosting, and an important player in shaping migration debates. But how exactly does Pakistan influence global migration in 2025? What are the opportunities, challenges, and consequences for millions of people on the move? This analysis will break it all down. Migration is not new for Pakistan. Since its independence in 1947, Pakistan has been shaped by migration in multiple ways. Partition migration, the mass movement of millions of Muslims from India to Pakistan and Hindus and Sikhs in the opposite direction, laid the foundation of the nation. Labor migration to the Gulf, beginning in the 1970s, millions of Pakistani workers traveled to Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Kuwait, and Qatar during the oil boom. Refugee hosting. Pakistan became one of the world's largest hosts of refugees, particularly Afghans fleeing war and instability since 1979. By 2025, this legacy has created a deeply migration-linked economy and society. Today, Pakistan plays multiple roles in the global migration story. Labor exporter. Over 11 million Pakistanis officially work abroad, primarily in the Middle East, Europe, and North America. They send back more than $30 billion annually in remittances, making it one of the top remittance-receiving countries in the world. Transit and refugee host country. Pakistan continues to host more than 3 million Afghan refugees and migrants, even as new groups from Africa and Central Asia pass through its borders trying to reach Europe. Brain drain and skilled migration. Thousands of highly skilled professionals, doctors, engineers, IT specialists, are leaving for better opportunities abroad. In 2025, Canadian, UK, and Gulf immigration pathways have attracted unprecedented numbers of Pakistani students and workers. Climate migration. Floods, droughts, and environmental challenges inside Pakistan have forced internal displacement and are increasingly pushing citizens to look abroad for safety and opportunity. Pakistan's economy is tied to migration in multiple ways. Remittances as lifeline. Pakistan's remittances stabilize foreign exchange reserves, support households, and keep the economy afloat. In 2025, remittances are more reliable than foreign aid or investment. Labor supply for global markets. Countries facing labor shortages, especially in the Middle East and Europe, depend heavily on Pakistani workers. From construction in Dubai to healthcare in the UK, Pakistanis fill crucial roles. Costs of migration. Despite the benefits, many migrants face exploitation, high recruitment fees, and unsafe conditions. Human trafficking and irregular migration remain challenges. In 2025, Pakistan's role in global migration is also political. Bilateral agreements. Pakistan negotiates with Gulf states to secure better rights for its workers. Regional cooperation. It works with Iran, Afghanistan, and Central Asian neighbors on refugee flows and border management. International forums. Pakistan is active in the Global Compact for Migration and UN forums, where it advocates for the protection of migrant workers and fairer labor mobility rules. Pakistan's policies increasingly focus on digitalizing migration systems, cracking down on illegal agents, and supporting overseas communities. Behind the statistics are real stories. Families in Punjab and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa relying on relatives working in Dubai or Riyadh. Students from Karachi and Lahore studying in Canada, hoping to gain permanent residency. Afghan refugees building lives in Quetta or Peshawar, many born and raised in Pakistan but still without legal citizenship. Women joining migration flows, not only as dependents but increasingly as professionals, caregivers, and students. Migration shapes identities, culture, and even politics back home. Pakistan's migration role comes with serious challenges. Exploitation of workers abroad. Many Pakistanis face abuse, withheld wages, or poor working conditions. Illegal migration routes. Thousands attempt dangerous journeys through Iran, Turkey, and Europe. Smuggling networks remain active. Brain drain. Skilled workers leaving has created shortages in healthcare, education, and technology sectors at home. Refugee management. Hosting millions of Afghans strains resources and sparks political debates. Climate vulnerability. With recurring floods and heat waves, Pakistan itself is producing new internal and external migrants. In global discussions, Pakistan is often seen as a labor supplier to the Gulf and beyond, a major remittance hub stabilizing its fragile economy, a frontline refugee host shouldering a burden often ignored by wealthier nations, a migration policy influencer, raising its voice for global South perspectives in international negotiations. What role will Pakistan play going forward? Several trends stand out. Expansion of legal pathways. More bilateral labor agreements are expected, especially with Gulf states, Europe, and East Asia. Technology and migration. Pakistan is modernizing its immigration systems with biometric databases and online recruitment. Youth pressure. With a rapidly growing young population, Pakistan will continue to send large numbers of workers abroad. Geopolitical role. Pakistan's location, bordering China, India, Iran, and Afghanistan, means migration will remain tied to global security debates. Global South voice. Pakistan will push for fairer treatment of migrant workers and shared responsibility for refugees at the United Nations. Migration is not just an economic or political issue for Pakistan. It is a story of families, of resilience, of survival, and of ambition. From construction workers in Dubai to doctors in London, from Afghan refugees in Quetta to Pakistani students in Toronto, migration is a lifeline that connects Pakistan to the world. As 2025 unfolds, Pakistan's role in global migration will only grow more important. The country faces challenges but also opportunities to shape migration in a fairer, safer, and more sustainable way. Pakistan's story is not just about people leaving home. It is about how migration links nations, economies, and futures together. In 2025, the world cannot understand global migration without understanding Pakistan.